Hello Pisces and welcome to the channel. I am Marv and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU, and I'm going to be bringing you your weekly energy reading. This reading is going to take you from the energy of that will take place on the 14th through the 21st. But this is a timeless reading. Understand that the dates are for me and the messages are for you. I have taken the liberty, Pisces, of going ahead and getting your oracle card as a way to save time, okay? Because I wanted to take a moment to address some of the things that are going to be taking place this week. And we have a lot of things that are going to be taking place this week. One of which is definitely going to be Mercury stationing direct on 5/15. This is a transition week as well. I apologize. There will be no extensions this week, but there will definitely be a bonus read, all right, as well as this new moon in Taurus that we got going on. Let me go ahead and rattle these off in order. Mercury stations direct on 5/15. Jupiter will move into Taurus on 5/16. A new moon in Taurus on 5/19. And finally, the sun moving into Gemini on 5/20 through 5/21. So we got a lot going on. Transitioning from one zodiac energy, Pisces, to the other is a big deal. All right. And so it remains that, you know, we need to make sure that we are aware. Sorry if you didn't see something. But let's get into this reading. So you do have the energy of time to go. All right. And the energy of 45, 4 plus 5 is 7. You've been reassessing leaving something for a while. All right. You've been here for a while. You've been here before. Nothing has changed. Time to go. Endings. It's time for something to end. Completion. Walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. A lot of you guys don't realize that. Listen, it's over. Or at the very least, this form of relationship that you have is over. It is no longer of service to you or the other person, place, or thing. It's a time of letting go and knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. All right? That doesn't mean that anything is lost. Although this card can speak as to you as a breakup or drifting apart or end of a soul contract. It's more about releasing the destruction. All right? Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. All right? Walk away. Let's find out what the tarot has to say about that, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. It's time to walk away. And I'm going to tell you, definitely for moon, I'm going to start doing moon readings. I have been saying that for so long. Because the moon is really how you feel. That's really what it is. This is for Pisces. Yep. 4 of Swords. You've been trying to end this anyway. This 4 of Swords is also the Death card. Endings. It's time. This is for Pisces. Yep, but there is an Empress. There's someone that maybe had your child. It's time to let that go. And in your heart, you are a Pisces. That's your card. You go up and down. You feel. There was something that I read about you guys that said that you find comfort in the destruction. Stop doing that. I know it's easier said than done. You find comfort in the destruction. You will try to find comfort in what is destructive. You can't do that. Okay? We have this person being a complete ass to you. All right? Lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. But this is definitely someone that has had your child or that you love. And you know you're afraid of the finality of walking away from this. You may not be in love, but you found a way to deal with it, although it is BS. But this is showing that although you may not be, you're quietly preparing, but you don't know how to walk away. I think you know it's time to go. You just don't know how to walk away. In your heart, you constantly look for, you know, you go up. When you're up, you're good. You're like, okay, we can get through this. All right, it was just another day. When you swim downstream, you feel completely different. But yet you remain. You are true to how you feel about people. Even if it's bad, if a person has crossed your path, you never really let go. You know, if there was some love, you really never let go, which is not servicing you. This could have been someone that you wanted to marry. This is the Empress. All right. But it's been tricky. Lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. Always a game. Always a play. Okay. And Spirit is telling you that it's time to let this shit go. Excuse my language. You have all of the tools in your arsenal to manifest what you want out of this. But perhaps you are not using the tools for fear that this is going to be final. Top of the deck, 8 swords. This is somebody that you've been in court with too. This could be the mother of your child that got you on child support. Or you're the father of the child and you got that person on child support. But there's definitely fighting here. Justice is here. But you've been mentally afraid to do what you needed to do in this energy. You've been afraid. It's time that you walk away from this. You don't have to be friends with an individual that has had your baby. That is not, listen, you are the father. You are the mother. You don't have to deal with that person. If the child is younger, I understand. I definitely feel like a child is here, but it could not have to do with a child. It could just be relationship. This could just indicate that you still want a new beginning with that person because you love that person and you still look at the possibility of wanting to marry that person, but they have not done you right. Look at this energy. Let's see what remains. Marriage is off the table. This person makes you happy despite, which is interesting because they've been a rotten SOB to you. All right. That's that lies, tricks, cheats, and deceit. They've hurt you. They've lied. They've played games. And look what remains. So what remains is your power, Pisces. Things need to end. You've been thinking about it. It's time to let this go. Justice is here, but you're afraid to bring justice to the situation, although you will win. You will win and be successful. You got to let this go. It's time to go. You will win because you have all of the tools in your arsenal to bring to this the conclusion that you want. You will win because endings are beginnings. You will win because just because you walk away does not mean that you won't have love for that person. You will win because no matter how mentally restricted you were in that 8 of Swords, that justice will be here. And because you have all of the tools. You don't lose here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's find out what your additional card was, Pisces. Sorry if you're listening to that. Caught up in my earrings. I see why you won't let go. It's your twin. Okay. Well, this changes things slightly. Yes, it may be true that this is your twin. But I don't care who it is. Maybe you don't need to be with your twin. This is your polar opposite. You guys do complement one another. Yin, yang, balance, and duality. But until that person wakes up to the fact that they're your twin, that doesn't give you a reason to sit in a relationship where it's not reciprocal. This is your twin, though. Maybe this person, or you need to give this person an opportunity to wake up to the fact that they are your twin. And how many of us are not with our twins? This is something that maybe you realize, that you feel. Let's make sure that we separate the BS from what is true love, though. Because the ancillary card shows that this individual has been rotten, shows that this individual has played games, that has been lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. Can they be forgiven? Sure. Shows that, you have tried to come in and talk to this individual over and over again. When you're swimming upstream, you're good. Downstream, you're unsure again. And this is the cycle. And that you did obviously want to marry this person. Did this 4 of Wands come out? I feel like it did. Was this someone that you wanted to marry? This was someone you saw yourself with. This is your twin. You have everything you need, Pisces. That doesn't mean that it isn't time to go. Maybe what this means is you need to love your twin from a distance. Let them catch up and stop trying. Once you do that, although it has been scary for you, Spirit will reward you. Because they need to go through a judgment and a tower moment in order to wake up to who you are. They could be your twin, but they may not know that. That's what's going to come up this week. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. It's always a pleasure, Pisces. I will see you in your next week's reading. We are going to have a Moon Pulse podcast that's going to take place the night of the 19th or possibly before that. And I will be doing a bonus reading for everybody, all 12 signs. Bye, guys.